Good evening, fight fans, and welcome along to this very, very special edition of UFC Fight Week on Fox Sports. This is the UFC Sydney Roundtable. Nico Pajarillo, and it's a pleasure to be joined by UFC featherweight king Alexander Volkanovski, one of the most entertaining fighters in the UFC, Dan Hooker, and of course, the pride of Western Sydney, the man from Mountie County, Tai Tuivasa. Welcome,
let's get the band back together, boys. How about it?
What's doing?
Great to see you.
The round table, eh? Is that what you could call it?
Yeah. The meeting of the minds.
I love it because these chairs are nice and high. I
said cheers for just rubbing it on my face.
You're doing your Borat impression.
Yeah, you'll never get this.
Volk, I think the best place to start is with you. You just had your first face-off of the week against Diego Lopes. What was the feeling like?
Man, look, it's funny because you want to say the right stuff in front of the cameras and all that. Like, I could see in his eyes and all this sort of stuff. But it's just, man, we've done that many face-offs already. It's just a part of, it's just a part of the promotion. He's definitely taller than me. That's what I got out of it. That's pretty much it, to be quite honest.
Still? You thought you would have grown a bit.
Yeah. I was sitting there going, are you taller? I was like going,
nah, he must be the boots.
He does look taller.
He's got the cowboy boots on.
I just didn't have my...
He's
I didn't have my designer shoes on. Usually my designer shoes give me an extra...
Yeah, they do give you a couple inches, though.
And sure, too. We'll get to Diego in just a minute, Volk, but let's just appreciate, I guess, what you're doing this weekend. I mean, you're headlining one of the biggest fights of the year across any combat sport in front of your home fans. From working as a concreter on the South Coast not too long ago to now doing what you're doing, do moments like this kind of just make you pinch yourself and go, wow, well, I really did that?
Well, yeah, I guess so. Like, it's weird. It's because I'm like, forget about it. Like, I'm on the farm and completely forget about it. But whenever I'm in these situations, it feels so normal as well. So it's, so it's just a weird one. But it's pretty cool, man. Like, obviously, to do what I've done, I guess a lot's happened, but I guess I'm proud of just being able to be myself through the whole process. That's that's something I'm most proud of. But it's good to be here in Sydney, to be putting on a show, obviously with everyone from Australia, New Zealand, that's going to be on the card as well. I can't wait to just light that place up.
Yeah. Dan, Tai, what about you guys? I mean, for you guys to be involved in this as well, to see the groundswell of support, I guess, from the city that you grew up in to now headline, or, being a massive part of UFC 325. What's that like?
Yeah, I'm pumped. I've had a bit of time off, so I'm just pumped to get back in there. I miss it.
He's going to be back. Look how good shape he looks. He looks like $1 million, mate.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I can't wait to see him back out there. That's why I wanted to be on this card. I didn't even, the manager gives a call, Ash gave me a bell and he just said, you want to fight on Sydney? I just said, yeah. Oh, I did say 3 rounds or 5 rounds. and he said 3. I said, count me in. Just because I wanted to be on the Sydney card. It's so close to home. I call it the hometown, you get the hometown advantage without the pressure for me. Volk's a little bit different. He's got the hometown, you boys got the hometown pressure as well. So I'm living a bit freer. But no, it's like top to tail. You look the whole card. You know everyone on the card. It's just going to be just the most fun fight week. We're kicking it off today, and I just can't wait to get out there.
Yeah, I'm sure you all can't wait to get out there. But Volk, let's talk about the specifics of this rematch with Diego as we take a look at our performance under pressure presented by Steel Blue Boots, established in comfort. With regard to the lessons, Volk, that you learned in that first fight, you said that you won't let him hit you with the same shots that put you in danger. What adjustments do you need to make to ensure that?
Yeah, man, like, again, the footwork was crucial in that fight. It's going to be crucial here. We know he's powerful. We know he wants to be in front of you and throw bombs. He's going to say he's going to change this and change that. And I don't know how much he can really change. I'm guessing he'll probably be a little bit better at cutting off. But that opens doors for me as well. Yeah. Is he going to cut off properly, right?
You can't add... how long ago was the last fight?
It was April last year.
You can't do nothing different. Like, what? He's going to get better at cutting off. It's like closing one door, the other one opens. That's how cutting people off works.
Exactly.
To add new things new feathers in your cap in that amount of time, with that amount of experience. He's only had 1 fight since the last rematch. It's like, and there's no way he can add new things. Dangerous guy, but same thing's gonna happen. The belt's staying here in Australia with Volk. I can't wait.
And as you're saying,
I'll be 12 beers deep by the time.
Nah, I don't agree with you.
You don't? Outrageous.
with that, he did have another fight, but I don't think he actually showed much more. He was saying that, I've changed my game so much, and even after the fight, looked like as if, look, I showed you how much I've changed. And I'm like, I didn't see anything different. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, not at all. I mean, there might have been a couple of things he did different, but to be honest, I thought there was no thought behind it, no strategy behind it. So that's why I was like, I feel like you did have a game plan and you did that. Like, you just did what they told you, but not the right way, if that makes sense. So, like, that's what I mean. Like, I think he's going to have a game plan, but I think I just make that even worse for him, and then he just goes back to being... wait for them big shots, which is where he's going to be most dangerous. So I think that's exactly what's going to happen, and I guess that means it's going to be an exciting fight, but I'll make sure if he wants to come and be that aggressive, I want to crack that chin. He showed he's got a good chin. If he showed me anything, it's like, far out, this bloke's durable. And even in the last fight, he's definitely durable. But I'll cut you off. What were you going to say? Were you going to say something?
I was going to say something now.
I forgot.
When you fight someone for a second time, is it like, do you have so much more like to go into it, or...
Man, look, it depends, because you expect...
Or you just focus on what you didn't do or what you want to do? Or...
But now you've got the questions of what is he going to change?
I feel like, I feel like he
gets
gets to make the adjustments, right? Because your plan worked. Your game plan worked. So the advantage is on the guy that kind of lost, because he can make the adjustments. He can do something different. So it's like Volk's just got to figure out and anticipate what he's going to change. But so leading into it, like, we got to just wait and see what Diego does.
So so we look at it as, what would we do? Like, he should be doing this, and be ready for that. But is he going to do that as well? So like, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know how capable he is.
Is he capable? Like, what adjustments is he capable of making? Is he capable of, like, some guys are capable of switching stances. Some guys are capable of, like, making big drastic changes. Is he capable of going for a takedown? Is he capable of controlling from the top? Like, and Diego Lopes, like, is he capable of adding footwork to his game? I don't think so. Is he capable of getting you down and holding you on top? No, I don't think he's capable of that.
And if he does do that well, or if he even just does that, is that taken away from his strengths? Now all of a sudden he's trying to out-strategize me. No, your best bet is to try and find me and catch the chin. That's his best bet. So if you start trying to play the footwork and all this sort of stuff, I mean, I think that's not going to end well. So he'll go back to whatever it was like that he usually does, because I'm going to make him have to do that. But I'm ready for the adjustments that he might make.
He's a bit more involved than just what me and you do.
Hey.
What the hell's that supposed to be?
Well, I see chin, I try.
Are you capable of them 12 beers? Yes,
By the time Volk's fight finishes, I'm capable of 12 beers.
So you were like, when he said about the 12 beers, you're like, no, not me.
So it took all my focus just to 12 beers. I lost on the fight. I just went back to the beers.
That's where we lost them. Just completely zany.
I thought you were like going. I thought you were maybe just going, nah, completely off from the beers. I'm not touching them.
No, I've been off it. Yeah, I've been off it for a little bit. So.
I was going to ask, you're looking good.
Before he's eating blueberries and everything.
Right.
Blueberries and eggs.
Yeah.
Blueberries and eggs. Who is this? And what have you done with?
How long ago did you do the blueberries and eggs?
I actually did I did eggs this morning. So.
But a long, it's been a long camp for you.
It's been a long camp, but I needed it. Like I said, when I had a break, I really had a break. I was eating, drinking, chilling, family time. So I was soaking it up, but I definitely felt it once I hit the gym again.
Well, speaking of 12 beers, I mean, somebody who certainly knows how to do it properly and party properly is Tai Tuivasa. I mean, how desperately do we want to see these shoeies that you're able to do so amazingly?
Yeah, I think it's time. I definitely I owe this year to myself, and I feel like I've been putting in 100%. So. We'll see. I'm excited to get out there. I miss the crowd. I miss the, I love to party and all that, but I don't think you get any buzz other than that fight buzz.
We could certainly see the discipline that you've been putting in. And I actually did want to go to you on discipline as well, Volk. I mean, we spoke with Diego here in studio not too long ago, and he was saying that there is a risk that Alex Volkanovski, because the first fight went so well for him, he might be a little overconfident going into this one. And I remember you told me after the fight in Miami, Volk, you told me that it was my discipline in not engaging in that firefight with him that allowed me to outclass him for 5 rounds. How much more disciplined will you feel you need to be in front of this home crowd where everybody's on your side?
Yeah, man, 100%. You have to. As we're talking about how he's dangerous. He's got power in his hands. He's even dangerous on the ground. He's got good submissions. So you need to be on the ball. You need to be disciplined everywhere, even if it goes to the ground. Really disciplined, knowing that he's going to throw a lot of different submissions up. On the feet, knowing that even when you land the biggest overhand of your life, he's throwing an uppercut. Like, he's literally seeing a punch coming. He don't look, oh no, a punch is coming. He looks, oh, there's the head, and just fires it. Like, that many times that I was already going, and he just did not even care about it one bit. It was just pure, I got a target to focus on, and that's it.
For me, that's like, I don't know, that's like such a young fella thing to say. Just be like, oh, maybe he's going to slack off this time. No one can reach the levels of success or be in the sport that long. Even if I don't respect an opponent, like I hate an opponent, I think he's absolute trash, I respect the sport. I respect that anything can happen. I respect that I have to be prepared for the absolute worst. So that's a young fellow thing to say.
Well, especially with...
oh, maybe he's going to take me lightly.
I've done that before. Like, you know,
like he's ever done that before.
I've never done that. It's not how I roll, you know what I mean?
The sport needs to be respected. It's got nothing to do with the opponent.
Well, it's undoubtedly the most exciting main event that UFC Sydney has seen in a very, very long time. Guys, we're going off to a short break here on Fox Sports, but stay with us. Right after this, we're going to preview Dan's fight and also Ty's. We're back in a moment. Welcome back to Fight Week on Fox Sports. This is the UFC Sydney Roundtable. And gents, I did want to switch focus now to the co-main event. Volk, your mate Dan here is involved, but I did want to ask if you were able to figure out how to pronounce his opponent's name, because you had a bit of trouble last time on the show. Let's take a listen.
Oh,
Did I?
Benoit. Benoit, like Saint-Denis, that's it. Your big win over Benoit Saint-Denis. I mean, it is sort of spelled like that, right?
That's right.
Benoit Saint-Denis.
Yeah.
That's that right?
I think it's I think Benoit's actually sent it in for us if we want to hear it.
My name is Benoit Saint-Denis.
Saint-Denis.
I'm not saying that.
Benoit Saint-Denis.
Yeah, with the French accent.
There's a bit too much flavour there for me.
Benoit Saint-Denis.
I will tell you right now, and I don't care how many times I have to repeat myself this week, I will not lose to a Frenchman on Anzac soil. It will not happen.
We hope that certainly comes true, Dan. You mentioned a little while ago that everybody seems to think that Benoit Saint-Denis is a striker now after that last performance. Are you prepared for?
Yeah, when I said that, they're like, "Oh, it'll be like a good striking fight." I was like, "What?" Because he knocked out Beneil Dariush with like a random punch in 16 seconds. Now the guy's a striker. I said, "Broken clock's right twice a day, Cobb." Said that doesn't mean he can tell the time. He's not a striker. He's going to try and jump, grab me on the cage and drag me to the mat. That's what he's going to try to do. It's my job to stop it.
Mm-hmm. I remember the last time you fought in Australia, Dan, you fought Mateusz Gamrot. In between rounds, you said quite simply, I love this. You know, can I just ask, tell me about the rush that you get in it. How much do you live for fighting? Like, why do you love it so much?
What other sport do we get to do this? Like, what other sport do we get to do this and not go to jail? And we've made it. And we all tried to like say the right thing for so long to make this like a mainstream sport. But look at it now. Now it's Paramount Plus. It's free to air in New Zealand. It's two men fighting each other in a cage, and I absolutely love it.
Well, it's live and
I
exclusive.
got into fighting to punch people in the face and not go to jail. Yeah. And for the longest time, I had to sell it and say it was a sport and do this and that. Yeah. It's not. I hear because I love to fight. I love to fight people. And now I can say that because we're mainstream.
That's live and exclusive here on Main Event in Australia.
You're in the right job.
I've been tricking you. I've been tricking everyone for 15 years. And now I feel like we've reached the point where I can be honest.
Ty, can you relate to that?
Mate, I'm a lover.
I'm not here for
I'm a
sport.
lover.
I'm not here to win.
lover,
I'm
not
not
a
here to
fighter.
win on points. I'm not here to have a good time. I'm here to hurt people.
Yeah, let's see.
I mean, it's pretty clear, you know, probably clear that I may be a little bit different.
I was going to say.
Maybe a little bit different.
Sports.
But he is right. Like, it was for so many years where, like, trying to, you know, mainstream, trying to let everyone know it is a sport. There's a lot of hard work that goes in it. But again, at the end of the day, the reason why it's so well loved and it's so like everyone's watching it is because we are going in there and we're fighting. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to war in there and like gladiator type sort of stuff. You know what I mean? So it doesn't, you know, there's not many sports where you can sort of see that. So it's obviously going to attract, well, some of us into the sport that probably, I guess we're lucky we had something like this, you know, because who knows where we would have been. So very, very thankful. But I do look at it as a sport, but at the same time, it's pretty raw and it is crazy, but that's why people love it.
The consummate ambassador of the game.
I'm trying to, you know, I'm bring it back.
That's right. He's like, never mind what this guy's saying.
He is the GOAT. He's
plenty of posters, you know, of Alex Volkanovski.
Nah,
the kids look up to you, man.
There's judges.
That's it.
There's rules and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's professional as. Professional as.
Are you even backpedaling now?
Exactly, yeah.
No, you can take that as sarcasm.
Okay, all right.
But Dan, you know, your outlook on fighting, you're right, it's super refreshing, but it is, you know, slightly disturbing given what we just heard.
But can I say, one thing I do love about this sport, MMA, we are mainstream and all that, but look at all the different characters that you have. What other sport are you going to see characters like that?
It's not censored at all.
He's not censored. Everyone is their own
so
person.
why would you want to? That's why everyone wants to like interview us. Like we get nagged for every radio
I think
station.
it's very hard to censor people who do what we do for a living.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they also don't even try. Like the UFC, they don't. What if I'm a rugby player, or let's say like I'm a All Black, which I'd never be, because I'm not big enough, too skinny. Like they have to sign contracts that say that they're not going to swear, they can't promote gambling. They're not like they have to act right. They don't get caught out. There's nothing I could get caught doing that I'm getting fired over. Like there's.
Well, for better or worse.
I'm fired.
All right, let's move it on. Dan, I did find it really funny when you told the Mac Life that, you know, you sort of conceded that, you know what, I'm probably not going to reach the title anytime soon, but my new goal is to
I thought that, and then they gave me the number 8 in the division on a win streak. Like, everyone's been going into me about that, being like, oh, you know, you're just saying you're a gatekeeper now. I'm not saying that. You need to take into account that that's the day after I just had my ass kicked. And so I wanted to get straight back out there. So I went fishing for Moicano because I just knew he'd take the bait. And I knew that he'd answer back. So got him hook, line and sinker. But yeah, I just wanted to let everyone know my intentions that I wanted to get straight back out there and compete. And obviously over time passes and you process a little bit more. And with an incredible opponent, number 8, like you get past BSD, there's no way you can. I was expecting after that last fight to have to fight down in the rankings like a couple of times, just because of the performance. But to get the number 8 on a win streak, there's no way you get past BSD, especially knocking his head clean off, and then you fight down in the rankings again. You beat BSD, you're straight back in the mix. So I wasn't expecting such a great opponent.
Still a big chance. Yeah, and speaking of a massive redemption story, you know, no better example than right here with Bam Bam Tuivasa. Ty, I mean, I guess the question that I imagine a lot of MMA fans are wondering is, I guess, what has gone wrong and how do you fix it? What adjustments have needed to be made to get this adjustment back on track?
I've moved back over to the desert in
Yes.
Dubai. I feel like I do better over there, just away from the hood and away from all my loved ones. But yeah, I feel like maybe I just rushed a bit there for a bit. I don't know. I needed a break, that's for sure.
Okay.
I'm not like some super crazy athlete guy, but I needed a break. I need to get my head right again, and I feel better than ever. So, and I'm actually a bit more focused than I've ever been. I don't know. I think I'm probably getting older.
And what do you mean by you rushed? You said you like rushed it?
That's
I was just fighting. I was just fighting. I'll just take a fight.
and
I'll
just do
lose.
it.
I'll take a fight again.
It's like double or nothing when you're gambling. You want to get back, you want to get
Recoup
back
the
out, you
losses,
lose.
right?
Yeah,
I'll go double, I'll win
think-
it back.
I think not thinking, as well. Just more like that. Oh.
Was that in the preparation? Just everything?
No, just taking a fight, losing, trying again, trying all your best again, then you lose again, and then you're like, and
It's all right.
I need to,
Play on.
you know, I need to get back, and yeah, I think I was just at a point there where I was kind of running myself down.
I mean, you do seem like you're dialed in.
Yeah, I feel
dialed in.
I feel dialed in. I feel more. Look, I've got a few more years of fighting. I don't want to fight till I'm 50. I've got a few more years, and the heavyweight title, what?
How old are you?
33? Oh, 32. 33 in March.
What resulted in you being, I guess, dialed in? Like, was it the break that you needed?
I
Is
needed
that
a break.
refocused
I needed
you?
a break. I needed to miss it. I like I said, like Dan said, some of us do this for certain reasons, and I think one of them is I like to hurt people as well, and I needed to miss that. I feel like I was just fighting and training and just keeping, and I feel like I needed to miss it, and I miss it now, and I feel like the heavyweight division's shit. So a few more wins under my, a few wins on the run will get me back up the top with 100%. The boys.
Well, you certainly, I think most people are excited to see just exactly what you can do, and I'm sure you can make the heavyweight division great again if that is indeed your goal.
That's the plan.
That's it. Guys, I got to thank you so much for your time here today on the UFC 325 roundtable. It's been a massive experience, and I'm sure it'll be a huge fight this weekend. So thank you so much for your time, guys. Thank you at home for watching. You can order the pay-per-view at mainevent.com.au. Enjoy the fights. We'll see you Sunday.